Hey Albert,
Hey, Calvin, how are you?
good. Hey guys, really excited to have another episode of our Impossible Founders series, and we're really excited to have Albert from Genopets today. Obviously, I think everyone's super excited about NFTs, and I think maybe by the time this is released, there will be a few more conferences that have already passed. But I think Genopets is doing some really amazing stuff, and currently our sixth launch pad on the Impossible Finance platform. And really want to dig into all the things that you guys are doing, Albert, that I think are going to be the next wave or the next trend of how people play different games online. So, I think everything you guys are doing, whether you look at it from a crypto angle or outside of a crypto angle, is something that, I think our parents would like to play, our friends would like to play, and our friends' kids might like to play, right? So, I think the reach and potential of what Genopets is doing is really awesome. And so without further ado, I think I'd love to get into some of the questions that our community kind of put together to ask you today.
Awesome. Thanks, Calvin. Thanks for the kind words. Happy to answer all the questions.
Yeah, I guess the first thing I think everyone always asks about is vision. And I think, you've been a prolific builder within this space for a while now. And maybe if you could share a little bit on what got you excited about building Genopets and what do you see Genopets kind of doing for this entire space?
Sure. Yeah. So I think when I got a little bit of background, when I got into blockchain crypto in 2016, the biggest thing I was moved by was the potential to provide passive income to people and flip the script on the middleman model and allow just everybody to benefit from the value that they create. Um, the previous project that I was working on in 2018, 2019 was called GenoS, and that was supposed to be a decentralized genetic and health data marketplace. The idea was everybody has an intrinsic value in their health data that they can utilize to gain passive income by leasing them to healthcare providers or researchers. That vision was too early. The infrastructure isn't ready for that yet. But earlier this year, we started looking at play to earn in February. I remember Zed Run was the first one that I looked at that really inspired me. Um, and it made me think, my co-founder Ben has always been he's the creative one in this in this company, and even as early as 2019 he said, well, we're trying to represent people's health data with NFT. Why can't that NFT be something fun? It can be a pet that represents you, or it can be something like a cartoon character that can grow as you grow, as your health data becomes more positive. So that stuck with us, and we thought that was a cool idea, but we didn't really see how we can actually move it into an actual project. And then when I saw Zed Run, everything clicked, and we realized that maybe the vision for sovereign data monetization may be long ways away, but play to earn is a real way right now to incentivize people to do things and also earn passive income. So once you have that as as a carrot, you can do anything with it. So we wanted to use it to incentivize active lifestyles and healthy behavior. Uh, so we coined the term "move to earn" as early as I think June, and yeah, that kind of just caught fire.
Yeah, I think I remember when I was a poor college student, I would just play Pokemon Go without a SIM card. So I had to go to only like Starbucks or places with Wi-Fi to like try and see if there's like a nearby gym, right? And I was walking around the entire city, and Chicago got pretty hot during the summer, so I was like sweating trying to get free Wi-Fi to just get like the next level, right? So I think we're all really excited about these types of metaverse plays, and we've seen like this type of dystopian world of things like Squid Game and Ready Player One. And I think, I don't think we want the world to go in such an extreme direction, but I do think that there's a lot more ways to properly incentivize people to exercise, to get out there and do stuff. And I think that background from the health data side of things is really, really interesting, and being able to kind of bring it to combine these elements that we have seen work in projects like Zed or Axie Infinity, but then add the physical element to it. Is something that I think is really important, especially as people kind of get over COVID and as a world kind of issue and get back into the normal lives. It's almost like we need the extra impetus to go out and do stuff now that we've been cooped up inside for so long, right? Um,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think there's a lot of really neat stuff. I think you touched on some of this kind of move to earn stuff. Can you share with us a little bit more on how the moving or these steps may actually help improve your Genopet NFT or any of the mechanisms at a more deeper level?
Yeah, so your your Genopet is a mutable NFT. That's how we're starting out. So we're building this on Solana mainly because of how cheap the transactions are, and we can update the metadata uh, uh, very quickly and very frequently. So as you level up and you gain XP, your pet can earn what we call augments, and that improves their stats and also their aesthetic. Their aesthetics. So there's a video that we posted for our hackathon that shows how that works. So basically, our MVP will consist of moving through the Genoverse. That's what we call it, and yep, and through the Genoverse, you can pick destinations you go to and fight bosses when you get there. But on the way there, you have to actually accumulate steps in real life. So as you're walking in real life and accumulating steps, you're actually walking inside this Genoverse and moving to new places. And as you do that and you unlock challenges, you earn XP. And as you earn XP, you level up and you get the ability to upgrade augments. So as you can see here, uh, yeah, so there's different body parts that you can upgrade. We've made all the body parts universal. So all these body parts can be changed, upgraded, or swapped out every time you level up. And this will affect their stats and it'll affect their look. And that also means that there's endless permutations that your Genopet can have. And through these permutations, you can achieve a very distinct look and very unique look that's uh, unique to yourself. And we think this is going to be a big thing because one insight that we've gotten from just being gamers ourselves and seeing other gamers is that your digital identity and your digital avatar can sometimes mean more than your physical counterpart. So people take great pride in how cool their avatar looks and they find every opportunity to flex, right? So this is we understand like the metaverse, in the future will be completely interoperable. So we anticipate that this Genopet will be something it's a badge of honor that you can take into other experiences where you can show off how far you've come in your active lifestyle.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think you're kind of hinting at it, but I did want to kind of hear a little bit more on how your token use case for Gene as a token
Yep.
versus some of the NFTs that you've mentioned, and I think we'll probably touch on some of the Genesis eggs that you guys have been kind of dropping and stuff like that. But maybe first, if you could share a little bit more about Gene the token itself, I would love to learn more.
Sure. Yeah. So Gene is our governance and staking token. We have a two token system, similar to a lot of play to earn games nowadays. Gene is our main token, our main value accrual token, and we've built it in a few things. So, number one, a lot of the NFT experiences will be unlocked by holding Gene. Um, Secondly, Gene will allow access to premium content in the game that's not previously available. And just in terms of like main game loops, most of the things that have economic value in the game will be tied to gene. So our equivalent of breeding, we don't. It's an evolutionary game, so we don't have breeding, but our equivalent is what we call item crafting. So in the game, you can craft crystals that will help you upgrade your pet or help you uh, create different elemental types for your pet, or even level down your pet so you can get a cuter look. You can go back to baby state while still having like really good stats. So these will be we'll have different part of the game. We'll be finding out recipes for those, refining these crystals to create combinations that are really powerful. And every time a crystal is refined, gene must be spent in order to have that happen. So we tie it directly to the use of the token, similar to, I would say, AXS and Axie Infinity. Um, and then we also have these NFTs called habitats. That's where your Genopets live, and you need a habitat in order to start accruing our second token, the key token. And in order to generate or we call it terraform habitats and upgrade them, you need gene tokens to do so as well.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I think most of, like you said, many games have gone with this two token system, and I think it's a solid model to be able to give different ways for users to play the game in different ways and accumulate different assets, as well as use different assets to actually unlock new opportunities within this metaverse, right? So I think that's really, really awesome. I think I mentioned earlier as well, you guys have this Genesis eggs drop, and I think you've done some really cool stuff with that. Could you share a little more on like some of the different kind of eggs and how this all works?
Yeah, so it's funny. These Genesis eggs came as part of our marketing campaign, and they're basically a whitelist for our Genesis Genopet hatching experience that we'll have later. So we will be launching with 3,333 Genesis Genopets. They will start off at the fourth stage of evolution. Um, and they're basically, you can use them to play the game, and they're pre evolved. But uh, they're really also a collectible because there will only ever be 3,333. And for our early adopters, our early community members, we gave away 1,000. Genesis Genopets just for people who were in our Discord early and invited friends, and we had a raffle there. It's funny that for a while I think it was trading at the highest volume on FTX US, even though it's just what we gave out to our community. Our community has been very passionate about this, and then there isn't really a different types of eggs. We have different colors and different numbers, and these numbers will eventually, be your Genesis Genopets number. The other 2,333 will be released in a fair launch lottery at the end of this month, and we really look forward to that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I really like when teams have kind of shipped product first and been able to kind of cultivate these communities first before trying to launch a token. And I think you guys have done all of these things in the right manner so that then you have so much audience excitement. So you see it right away from the activity that happens from something you've given away to your earlier kind of supporters, right? So I guess maybe my last question today that I've got as well is on the kind of collaborations that I think are possible within these metaverses. You obviously have been around in crypto for a while and have supported a lot of really interesting initiatives across the board. I'm kind of curious if you can give us a sneak peek on some of the collaborations that will be coming up, or if there's anything that's already been announced that you'd like to share with the community.
Yeah, so a lot of announcements will be coming soon, but we are very excited and working with a lot of the play to earn guilds, such as YGG, and creating a new system where a lot of their management in their daily guild activity can be automated through the way that we design this game. So the main habitats that we will, the main NFTs that we will be using to collaborate with these guilds will be our habitats, and they will be basically having branded habitats that they will lend out or lease out to their scholars. And so that's something we're really looking forward to. And also, we are partnered with Concept Art House to do all the game art. They're a AAA game art design studio. They've made art for Fortnite and really, really good, some really, really good AAA titles. So We're really looking forward to that because what you see right now in the demo, that's something that we cooked up as ourselves. But once once we engaged Concept Art House, they came in and they're just helping us redesign all of the habitats, all the Genopets components, and all our NFTs, and we're really excited for that.
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. Amazing. Cool. Well, I really appreciate all the insight that you've dropped on us today, Albert. If you guys are super excited about Genopets after this, you guys should definitely participate in our Impossible Launchpad, which is still available at invest.impossible.finance/launchpad. And you'll see the Genopets campaigns directly on the website. So if you guys want to chime in more, I think Albert will be able to share some more Discord and other community links for you to jump in, and the Genome Pets community will welcome you with open arms and answer all the questions that you guys have as well. So thanks again, Albert, for taking the time. I know it's super late for you, but thanks so much. And we're really excited to see you guys go live very, very soon. Cheers.
Thanks, Calvin. Always a pleasure.
Peace. Bye bye.
Later.